Welcome back. LT Volk here with episode 65 of the Baldur's Gate 3 on remote playthrough. In this episode, we're gonna finish up the Steel Watch Foundry. And after that, see what else we can do. Probably one of the minor quests. But before that, let's take a short rest. And Gale, why don't you recover some spell slots, bud? A level 5 one. And a level 1 spell slot.
Let's get going.
Now, up here, got a Mind Flayer Parasite specimen that we're gonna grab.
I smell death and decay. We're near cadaver preparation, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Poor bastards are shipped in from all over the realms. Those come from a fellow called Balthazar, by way of Moonrise Towers.
Yeah, met him, killed him. But it's kinda how to make
If I
the
counted
Steel
my footsteps
Watchers.
correctly, this door leads to the Foundry's depths and the Neurosita.
They take the brains infected with the parasite and put it in a magical suit of armor. And up here, Lulu Forzat, let's see what you got. How to build a Watcher and to bend Dubris. Let's read those real quick. And you can read through this all on your own. And once again, it's kind of already summarized it, how to make the Steel Watchers. And there is another note. Alright, let's interact with some of the brain jars here, and I think we should be able to help some people out. So let's see. But first, my character is gonna drink an elixir of heroism to help with some of the rolls.
The brain in this jar is aware that its watcher is on duty in the control center, vast and throbbing with illicit telepathy. It ignores your mind touch as a mere distraction. Your tadpole eagerly responds to the parasite in the brain jar. You blink to find yourself standing at Worm's Crossing. You are a Steel Watcher, a guardian of Baldur's Gate. Before you stands a group of humans.
He said he was Flaming Fist, that we had to empty our pockets if we wanted to enter the city. We didn't know it was a scam. We have nothing left, and my kids are half-starved. Please, let us into the city. We have nowhere else to go.
And up here, we'll use the illicit wisdom to wrest control from the parasite and allow the family to pass. Should be a nice, easy check. And it looks like actually the elixir of heroism is not working on these checks.
Your gears whine in protest, but you force your body to one side, gesturing for the family to enter the city.
Thank you, sir. Oh, come on, kids. Grab your bags. Hurry.
You are kicked from the Watcher's brain. The family runs into Baldur's Gate, unnoticed by the parasite.
Okie dokie, there's one.
The Watcher this brain controls is offline for maintenance.
And
Brain
we're good.
dreams, images of life in a garden cottage in spring.
Okay, so let's check some more of these brain jars.
Parasite stirs within the pickled brain, twitching. As your mind connects, you feel yourself become strong, powerful, metal. You are a Steel Watcher, charging through the streets in pursuit of a young girl. She is screaming.
And up here, we're just gonna use our wisdom check to try to trip up the Steel Watcher. And we're gonna burn a luck point, and we're gonna get guidance from Shadowheart as well to roll, or to get some help on this roll. Well, let's see if it works. Oh, rolled a 20. Very good. Critical success. I'll take it.
For a split second, you wrest control. The Steel Watcher's legs lock. It crashes to the ground. The little girl disappears down an alley. Safe for now.
Okie dokie. And I think there is one more interaction with these brain jars.
The brain in this jar is controlling a watcher on
Wait.
sentry duty.
Elevator gyroscopes, triple set quadrupex. No, it can't be.
What is it? What's wrong?
I hear it through the floor. Powerful, indestructible. The ultimate watcher. The Titan.
Another battle. Just what I needed.
It shames me to admit this, but you must face this beast of Gondian folly alone. I would be crushed in an instant. When it raises its shields, strike it with every scrap of magic and might you possess, and pray to God that it does not fire upon you. Good luck, my friend.
Alright, Tubin.
Have a lot on my mind.
But as I was saying, let's talk to this last brain jar.
With a jerk, your mind is transported. You look down, your body of pure steel and power whirring. A dwarf cowers before you.
Please, Mr. Steel Watcher, sir. I'll never steal again. I swear it on my mum's life. Just let me go.
Alright, and once again, we're gonna use our wisdom to attempt to wrest control of the Watcher and spare the dwarf. And once again, we're gonna burn the lock point to try and make this roll happen. And I think we're gonna try to roll it maybe once or twice, but we'll see. Oh, another 20! Really good roll this morning. Very lucky.
You take control, but it is a struggle. Your body freezes as the parasite fights back.
So, I can go. Oh, thank you, Mr. Steel Watcher, thank you.
You are kicked from the Watcher as the dwarf flees, unaware of how close he came to death.
Alrighty, and I think now we're ready to proceed to the Titan. But first, I'm gonna split up some of these flesh blinders that we got from Iron Hand gnomes. It's a great item for this particular fight, because what it does is it stuns any Steel Watcher. And the Steel Watcher also suffers penalty to its rolls. So, one will go to Karlak, one will go to Shadowheart, and one will go to Gale. So now, pretty much every single character has the ability to stun the boss. Alright. I think we're just about ready. Let's go and try it. Oh, that's the wrong door.
One day I'll catch a break.
I think we gotta go through here. Right? What does this one say? No, we gotta continue this away. I was right the first time. Yes, sirree. And let's start. Let's go. And there we have it. The Hellfire Steel Watcher Titan, which is Gortash's magnum opus. It's got legendary resistances. If an enemy is prone, restrained, or maimed, it can do multi-attack. And it's got advantage on saving throws against magic. Alright, doesn't seem to have a legendary action, which is good. So up here, Gale, why don't you cast haste on yourself and then throw this flash blinder onto the Watcher and see if it actually works.
Yes, of course.
Recovery in progress.
There we go, malfunctioning for one
Do not
round.
be alarmed.
Okay, and now back up, Gale,
Onward.
and then turn. Got one of the Hell Watchers with a crossbow rushing in. And now Shadowheart's gonna do her old reliable. Cast her Spirit Guardians. Click heals. And tag some of these enemies with her aura. Hopefully without getting hit by attacks of opportunity. But actually I think the crossbow watchers can't really... they don't have an attack of opportunity. So that's gonna be good. And I think that's about all that she can do. She's gonna stick around here to tag this guy if he decides to run towards us. Alright, end turn.
Nothing will stand in my way.
My character... Oh, actually, Shadowheart.
Focus.
Yeah, you already tagged that enemy. Yep.
Sometimes the only way
My
is
character is
through.
gonna fire an arrow of many targets into this particular Steel Watcher. And now we can use one of these spells. Now, which one? I think we're gonna go with the Confusion to try and get all three of these enemies here. Alright, confuse them. Very good. And end turn. That particular enemy cast a really nasty spell, Hellfire Exhaust. Or, not really a spell, I think it's an ability. Alright, this particular elemental is gonna warp in closer to the Titan, and we'll try to stun him as well with Electrified Flail. And yeah, we'll use the cutting words to make sure it hits. Because this Titan is very, very dangerous, and the longer we keep it non-functioning through actions like stunned and malfunctioning, the better it is for us. Alright, end turn. That Steel Watcher is running in into the shadow through the Shadowheart's Spirit Guardians. And now it's Karlach's turn. Karlach, go ahead. Frenzy. Back up a little bit. And start throwing your returning pike into one of these enemies by the Titan. Because if we can have it self-destruct, or self-destruct rather, it's gonna damage the Titan. Alright, now action surge. And continue throwing, girl. There's one of the attacks, the second one. And now do a frenzied throw as well. And end your turn. The elemental's gonna warp in closer to the Hell Watcher that we've been already attacking and do a multi-attack on him. Alright, good deal. End turn. This particular Myrmidon is gonna get closer to the Hell Watcher we were attacking, and we'll hit it with Electrified Flail. And end turn. Us, you run up and try to hit that Hell Watcher as well. Misses, but it's quite alright. End turn. Gale. Go ahead and fire your level 1 magic missile. All of the shots going into the damaged Hellfire Watcher. Not quite enough to start the self-destruct sequence, but fire off another level 1 magic missile at them. And there we go. Now it's gonna blow up, which probably gonna mess up some of my Myrmidons, but still should be quite alright. End turn. Yeah, looks like us got killed off. which is unfortunate, but not too bad. Alright, Shadowheart, go ahead and tag these enemies again
Have to keep
with your Spirit Guardians. And also cast Mass Healing Word on everybody. And then use your Guiding Bolt on the next most damaged enemy, which is this Hellfire Watcher right here. There we go. Got 10 Radiant Orbs on that one. And end your turn.
So much for peace.
My character is gonna fire another arrow of many targets, and I'm almost out, which is unfortunate. And now, what do we need to do? Alright, this one is confused. I think my character is just gonna continue firing on the Hellfire Watcher to build up my arcane acuity. So, on the next round, once the stunned status effect goes away, my character can use Hold Monster on them instead. Alright, end turn. This Myrmidon is going to try and stun one of the Watchers. And no, I don't think we're gonna use the cutting words. Because need to roll a 5. Well, 5 on 1d10 is actually pretty good odds, 50-50. Yeah, we'll use it. And success! Very good. And turn. Now, Karlak, what do I want you to do? This one is stunned, this one already acted, and that one is damaged. I think I'm gonna just have you throw into the Titan to do some damage. Or actually, let's continue focus firing this guy. Just so we can take him out. Do a couple frenzy throws, and that might initiate another self-destruct sequence. Not quite. Alright, end turn. That's alright. Myrmidon tried to stun it with your electrified flail. Didn't succeed, but initiated the self-destruct sequence, which is almost as good. And now warp out. And end turn. Gale. Or actually, my character's turn now, right? I'm gonna fire an arrow of Ilmater into one of these Watchers with a 95% chance to hit. And then cast Hold Monster on this guy and this guy. And it actually hit both of them. Very good. And turn.
Rough tempest I will raise.
Gale. Why don't you cast one of the spells? I guess your level 6 magic missile. And all of them will go into this Watcher right here. I think we're gonna try and kill off all the Watchers first, and then concentrate on the Titan. Alright, and now a level 2 magic missile going into the same Watcher. And then turn. Shadowheart's gonna attack that enemy and the Titan. And then she's gonna start dropping some nukes on the Titan as well. Like this Flame Strike. And some more Mass Healing Word. Alrighty, and turn. One of the Hell Watchers exploding, doing like pretty decent damage to the Titan. Very good. This Myrmidon's gonna use Electrified Flail on the enemy. And then it's gonna get closer to the Hell Watcher. Oh, that initiated the self-destruct sequence. So I guess Karlach will have to eat it. But I think she can tank it alright. Alright, and turn. Yep. Karlach is still doing great. And now we can just concentrate everything we have onto the Titan. One, and a 2, and 3, and a 4. And end your turn. Myrmidon, get closer and use your Electrified Flail on the Titan. And end your turn. Hold Monsters is still holding, which is good news for us. Alrighty, Shadowheart, go ahead and retag it with your Spirit Guardians.
On the move.
And drop another Flame Strike on it. Seemed to work pretty well last time. And some more Mass Healing Word. And this is unnecessary, but I'm just gonna burn through pretty much all of her spell slots here. And turn.
Sight their demise.
Gale, level 2 Magic Missile going into the Titan. And then another Magic Missile, level 1, going into the Titan. Alrighty. And now it only has 35 health remaining. And turn.
Dull moment.
My character is just gonna fire off the Magic Missile from the item that we have. And that should be enough to kill the Titan off. Oh, not quite. I forgot. I don't add my spell casting ability to the damage like Gale does. But there we have it.
To find a way
Not too
forward.
bad. Crowd Control's the name of the game. So let's loot some of these Infernal Iron. And let's see what the Titan has as well.
Let us end this.
Oh, it's got this bow. Gives you a haste. I mean, it's alright. I don't think I'm gonna be using it either. Let's just send all of these stuff to camp that I don't need no longer. And then we'll talk to the Tubin guy. Alright. To the camp with you. And also... There we go. Alright, Tubin, talk to me.
The Neurosita. I can hear its hum. Familiar, yet painful. I helped design the Steel Watchers, toiled night and day on the first bipedal prototype. It is fitting it ends this way. I will bring down not only the Steel Watch, but the very foundry itself. This place will be smoke and rubble when I am finished. Are you ready, my friend?
What are you going to do?
Like the foundry, the Neurosita's exterior is near impossible to penetrate. However, its inner circuitry is highly unstable. I'm going to rain fire upon it from the inside out.
Do it!
Gond, let your hammer be my courage, your furnace my heart.
That was a hell of a show, my friend. Watchers collapse in the street as we speak. And the foundry. Well, it won't stain this beautiful city with its abominations. Not anymore. But it's not over. So long as a single parasitic Gondian remains, Baldur's Gate is under threat.
Enough, Wulbren. Gortash enslaved us, forced us to build his steel watches, but no more. Take the city, let the Iron Hands reign supreme. I just wish to go home and hold my daughter.
Tobin is right. It's over.
Please. If a Gondian told me the sky was blue, I'd look outside and check. You Gondians will lie, scheme, and torment this city until your dying breaths. Let's end this!
Wulbren, enough! I won't watch as you poison your soul and the brilliant future that remains to the Iron Hand gnomes. I thought the Iron Hand gnomes had corrupted you, Wulbren. Now, I wonder if it wasn't the other way around. Kill the Gondians, and you kill all we love. Collaboration, challenge, solving problems with the power of reason, creativity, and invention. I still want to believe you're better than that, Wulbren. But even I am having my doubts.
I'm gonna use this Bard persuasion to say, if this was an epic of old, Barcus here would summon his courage and lead the Iron Hand gnomes. And let's get the enhance ability to roll with advantage. There we go. Easy success.
I say you're right. They deserve a leader who'll encourage them to create, not destroy. They deserve someone like me. I can't save you from yourself, Wulbren. It hurts terribly, but I can't. Toss your values in the bin if you want, but don't throw out the Iron Hands with them.
This is ridiculous. Iron Hands. Kill this man. How dare you? Cowards!
The Gondians recognize Barcus Wroot as leader of the Iron Hand gnomes, and look forward to ushering in a new peace between our factions.
It is with a heavy heart that I remove Wulbren Bongal from our ranks. You have until first light to leave the city. Wulbren.
I expect treachery from all sides, but you, little Barcus, the boy who followed me from the Underdark, who clung to me like moss to stone, when we next meet, my hammer will cleave your skull in two, and that is a promise!
And there we have it. Barcus Wroot. Great little guy. Alright, and let's talk to Xander Tubin again.
An alliance with the Iron Hands. I didn't think it possible. The Gondians are in your debt, my friend. Simply call, and we will be by your side. I swear it.
And Barcus.
Well, here we are. A most unexpected outcome.
You stood up to Wulbren. I'm impressed.
I take no pleasure in ousting Wulbren. But he's not the old friend I remember. When did he get so angry? So violent? Someone like that cannot lead the Iron Hand gnomes. We need peace. Thank you for your encouragement. I needed it. And have done since the day we met. I may have lost Wulbren, but I found a far preferable ally. Friend, even. Now, myself and the Iron Hand gnomes have much to disentangle. But when you're ready to face what's waiting for you, believe me, we will be at your side. Shoo then. For now. My friend.
Alrighty. I think now we gotta take our long rest because we pretty much depleted most of our spell slots on my casters. So let's do that. Yep. And we'll see if we got any additional conversations or anything like that. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah. Let's just take it. Or select the supplies and full rest. Doesn't seem like we got any cutscenes. Which works for me just fine. Okie dokie, Artichoke. Let's leave camp, resummon, rebuff, and then proceed to our next adventure. So my character is gonna summon the Air Myrmidon as usual. And then recover the spell slot. You know the drill. Gotta be at tip-top shape. And now Gale will do the same.
Excellent choice.
Using the Arcane Battery to get us yet another Air Myrmidon. And you saw how effective they can be. Stun that Steel Watcher, or Steel Titan rather. Which was really great. Didn't have to use some of my grenades to do the same. And then cast Mage Armor on yourself. My character is gonna summon us. Give everybody Lone Strider. Or everybody of note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Cast Speak with Animals on myself. And then we'll have Shadowheart give us Hero's Feast. Very good.
Despite everything.
And let's send all of the feast supplies to camp.
On my way.
Alrighty. And I think I'll need to visit some shops because I'm critically low on arrows of many targets. Now, where are the shops? We already been here. Says keep out. Oh, that's yet another quest that we might do. Oscar Fervus, or whatever his name is. But I think we gotta head this away. Yeah, that looks familiar. And try to find a vendor of some sorts.
Ranking great steel watchers.
Alright, let's go through here.
No matter what the mouth says.
I think there are a couple shops here. Glittering Gala.
Downstairs, the Glitter Gala. Upstairs, the Chromatic Scale.
Drab attire? Lackluster skin? My darling, you need my gems. They'll brighten even a ghoul like yourself.
Oh, calling me a ghoul, huh?
Or, if you are the practical sort, I also stock enchanted stones. They're almost as magical as myself.
Did you just call me a ghoul?
A skeleton would be more accurate. You have good bones, darling. You just need decoration, and you're in the right place.
Alright, show me what you have. And yeah, doesn't seem like she's got anything good. Alright, let's exit.
Remember?
And I believe they've got Dragonborn selling some instruments on the top floor. So we'll check it out. Alright, Thomas C. Quirkilis.
A customer.
Welcome, Docha. You look like someone who knows their way around a lute. Or perhaps you enjoy the drums. Flute? No. Liar.
All that and more. I enjoy a challenge.
A fellow bard. Oh. Might I bend your ear? I've been experimenting with lute strings made of, hear me out, warg hair.
Curious? What are the benefits of this exactly?
Well, you see...
Excited and breathless, time passes in the blink of an eye as the two of you get lost in the intricacies of music.
Goodness, look at the time. I'm terribly sorry for keeping you, but the most delightful chat. Here, a little discount as a thank you.
Let me see your wares. Alrighty. And I think he just has, yeah, regular loots. Or got some rarer loots as well. But not arrows of many targets, which is what I really need.
Thank you for coming to my little shop. I hope you have a wondrous day.
Alright there. My fellow bard guy. Yeah, there we go. Stormshore Armory. That's gonna have some arrows, right? Gotta. Alrighty. Here we go. Please tell me you've got what I need.
You in need of protection, friend? What am I saying? Everyone's in need of protection. Don't be shy. This armor can't keep you alive if it's sitting here with me.
Let's see what you have. Nope, no arrows. Alright, see ya, guy.
City's got a dangerous air to it these days. Only makes sense to take self-preservation measures.
Alright. Yeah. Thanks for nothing. Let's talk to Fitz.
Need something for defense? Or maybe offense? Either way, I've got what you need.
Oh, yeah. She sure does. Arrow of many targets. There we go. And, I think that's that, right? Well, Fitz, here, take this butter fork that I picked up somewheres and some of the gems. Yeah. And balance out the offer with some gold.
Trade's booming. Folk are scared. I'm better to be scared and armed than scared and empty-handed, I always say.
Alrighty. And I think at the end of this episode, I might just do some shopping off screen. Little illusion got tagged there. Alright, what do we have here? Ingredients. Oh, that's always good. Oh, it's the dwarfs from the Underdark.
It's you. I never forget a face. Welcome to Bone Cloaks. Doors are still open thanks to that noble stock you helped us with. We've even enough left over to keep ourselves fed. Not that Balin's worth the gold it takes to keep him fattened up. Anyway, we can knock a little off the top if you've a mind to buy.
Yeah, let's trade.
Take your pick.
And let's see what you got. Noble stock. Oh, that's actually a pretty good consumable that we're gonna take everything of. We'll take these potions of supreme healing. No. Elixir of bloodlust we'll take. We'll take some more potions. And let's see. We'll take any of the alchemical ingredients that are gonna be useful to us. Which is not that many, actually. Oil of freezing, don't need it. I mean, can make our own flesh blinders, but now that the Steel Watch is more or less done, it's not as effective. Alright, here we go. That's good. Take some gold. Good dwarven woman. And actually, I think what we're gonna do is do the Stop the Presses quest. Which should be much easier now that there is no Steel Watch. So, gonna teleport this away. And we're gonna try and talk to one of the reporters, I guess.
Oh, you? I know you. How delightful to meet in person. Though, you're shorter than I expected.
You have me at a disadvantage. I have no idea who you are.
My name's Estrister, journalist. I speak to the people of Baldur's Gate, so our readers don't have to.
You work for the Baldur's Mouth Gazette, I presume.
You are quite correct. The best broadsheet around. I would certainly recommend picking up a copy in the near future. You are, after all, the star of the next Baldur's Mouth Gazette.
I'm gonna use this bard option to say, well, it's about damn time. Which of my many deeds did you chronicle?
If I told you, you'd lose the fun of reading it yourself. It's our juiciest edition in an age bound to get everyone talking about you.
Don't I get a say in this?
Darling, we can't let the readers decide what the content is. We've editors for that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've really said rather too much and written rather too little. Good day.
And there we are. There we go. Got this Stop the Presses quest line, which is gonna be nice and quick. I'm gonna enter this publishing house right here. Actually, let's see if any of these people will talk to us too. Like this Falil.
156, 157, 15... Oh, sorry, can't chat. 15... Shit! Where was I up to?
What are you counting?
I was counting broadsheets for distribution. Let's pray I've not lost count.
Yuki dookie. Guard Balfi, how about you?
Watch yourself in there. Sarky bastards, these writer-types.
Well, fair enough. Let's enter the actual, headquarters, I guess. And there is an editor that you can talk to. But unfortunately, that kind of locks you out of the area. So, what we're gonna do up here is actually have my character ungroup from everybody. And then use a potion of invisibility to get behind here. Then let's go into stealth.
I don't need any attention right now.
And try to lockpick this door. And we're gonna burn the luck point and get guidance from Shadowheart to try and make it happen. Alright, success. Very good. Now let's go through. And I think we should be alright from here. But just in case, let's drink another potion of invisibility. Yeah. That's the one. Yeah, so normally when I've done this quest, it's these Steel Watchers patrol the holes. But it doesn't seem like this is the issue here. Alright, come on. Let's unhide and continue running around, grabbing some items. And we're gonna change what they're gonna write about us. Grease bottle, yeah, we'll take that. We'll loot some items. We'll lockpick this particular chest and see what's in there. Let's give it a good shake and see what falls out. Got some cash and collections. Alright, yeah. I don't really need it. I don't need zits. But we are gonna check some of these other rooms. Up here is pivot to the new target memo. Yep, just some more lore. Up here we have some plates, like the cutest cat you've ever seen, which is what we're gonna use instead of the story that they're gonna run about me, which is just a smear campaign by Gortash, who is a friend with the editor of the Gazette. Oh, in a dark room. They got silver that I'll take. Some more silver. Public danger, it says. And what does it say here? Can't read it. Oh, here we go, yeah. This article's weaselly words weave a terrible tale about you, potentially reputation-shattering if put to print. Well, we'll drop this item and go talk to some peoples. Or not peoples, but magic equipment, I guess you would call it. Here we go. The printing press.
Here we go.
You approach the printer, noting its ink splots and intricate cogs. Before you can get closer, however, it begins to speak.
Oi! Gormless! Over here! Thought I recognized you. Dolly, Dolly, Dolly was right. You aren't much of a looker.
How do you know Dolly?
We both love cheeky words. She does all the shouting, I do the writing. This is my paintbrush. I make sure everything that's in those big, ugly article blocks becomes fine printed artistry. I'm a master pensman, I am. Dolly can't stop talking about you. Hero this, hero that, hero here, hero there. Hello, hero. You know, there's some absolute filth about you in tomorrow's edition. Seeing as you were kind enough to free Dolly, how's about I do you a favor? Why don't we change the headline? We can load up something a bit less damaging for your reputation.
Sounds good to me.
Well, first, I've got to release the old nasty top story. Oop, there. Now, you've got to find a new article to replace it.
I have an article. Let's get started.
How delightful.
You ready? And let's put in that block that we had. This article about the humdrum of Baldur's Gate doesn't talk about your arrival in city. Very good. And now let's talk to the printing press again.
Paper's printing right now, pal. Should be on the streets tomorrow.
And that's about that. And we got some more lore here. Actually, yeah, should be fine. So if you want to, you can read it on your own once again. What else do we have? Nothing here of note. Actually, this block is the same as the one before. But this Gandhian research report you can read on your own. There we go. And now we can easily walk out of here. This quest is a lot less dangerous. And you've got a lot more room for error once you destroy the Steel Watch Foundry, which we did. Alrighty, I think we're about done. What's in this traveler's chest? Anything good? Nope, some more gold. Alright, everybody, follow me. And let's go into hidey mode and sneak out. Says, why are you sneaking around? Wouldn't you like to know? You silly person,
Hang on.
you.
You're not allowed down in the basement. Only Master Needle is permitted access to the printworks.
Fair enough. How about I just warp out somewheres? What else we have? Sorcerer's Sundries. Yeah, let's go there. Buy some stuff. And like I said, after the end of the episode, I'll probably do a whole bunch of shopping, doing like long rests without using any supplies to reset the inventory, and stock up on these arrows of many targets, which are just really, really good. Alright, Roland.
Let me introduce myself. I am Roland, the new ruler of Ramazith's Tower. All deals and sales made under previous ownership will be honored. I hope you enjoy this curated selection of goods for all your magical needs.
Yeah, alright. I'd like to buy something.
Take your time.
And he's only got scrolls, looks like. But I think eventually I will buy a whole bunch of high impact scrolls like Sunbeam, Globe of Invulnerability, etc. But for now,
thank you for visiting.
I don't really need anything from you, Roland. Alright, I gotta find a leaflet about the Hag League. And not the city Hague, but a hag. You know, Ethel, Baba Yaga, the hags. And I think it might be actually closer to this area. Heapside Strand, yeah. Hey, it's Sylphie. Did we talk to her? Him?
Ah, you look like someone who can probably read. Can I interest you in a copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette? Please buy one.
I'll take one.
Thank you. My first sale. I can't wait to tell Mole.
Okie dokie.
He's sick and likely to die.
So, I believe there should be a note somewhere around here. Maybe it's further this away.
Some help you are. Where's the Steel Watch when you need them?
And what else we got here? I like the music here as well. And we got a Druid Dragonborn. Interesting. And let's continue heading this way, I guess. And see if we can find that note. Or I guess we can just go to the house as well. this is the house for the quest to confront the Hag. Alright, let's lockpick it. And then talk to the people there. Yeah, that's fine. Roll the 1. Which is not so fine. But we'll just use another thief's tool, I guess. Yeah, and normally the way this quest line goes is you find a little leaflet on the ground about the fighting against the Hags. Then you go to the address that it talks about, and it's empty and ransacked, and you find a note pointing you towards this building. So we'll just do that directly. Alright, open the door. Let's talk to the peoples.
You're clever and valiant, and I'm glad to call you friend.
And we got some creepy giggling going on. But we'll also steal some paintings.
And leave our leader
An intruder. These people are under my protection. I'll not let you harm them. Hearken to my words, wicked creature. Return to the pit of evil from whence you came.
Calm down. I seek no trouble.
Don't listen. Who knows what spells it weaves around us? Quickly, cleric.
Helm, protector of all, grant me the power to ignite this creature's flesh and burn its bones to ash. Begone, monster. Your hag mother holds no power here.
We'll use the persuasion here to say, a hag is after you. I can help. I fought one before. And seems to be a fairly easy check, but let's get the advantage from Shadowheart. Ooh, enhanced ability. There we go.
Wait. Clyde smells no lie.
Then you speak truth. You fought a hag before. At ease, everyone. We may have found ourselves an ally. Forgive the paranoia. We're being hunted by a vile and wicked hag. We feared you, her minion. She's already hexed one of us, and any of us could be next.
Why is she hunting you?
Because we dared to do the impossible. We dared to fight back. You see, all of us here have fallen victim to a hag's vicious ways. But instead of succumbing to despair, we rose above it, thanks to Mayrina, our leader. Together, we've been helping others who've suffered at the claws of a hag. Only, Mayrina's been hexed by the very hag who now hunts us.
Mayrina. I know her. She was captured by Auntie Ethel.
You're the one that saved her. The one that ventured to the depths of Ethel's lair. I can hardly believe it. You look so... normal. By Helm, perhaps there is hope. If anyone can help Mayrina, it's you. She's upstairs. But be warned. She's not as you remember her.
Alrighty. And I think this is a good spot to end the episode. Like I said, I'm gonna do some shopping off screen. And on the next episode, we'll do the Hag quest line. And go from there, I guess. As always, thank you for watching, and hope to see you again soon.